So, the Museum of Media History. I don't know how many of us are going to be there to see that and how soon it's going to come around. And Viren also left some end questions, so I'm also going to end up leaving some end questions. But I thought this video was very interesting. When I was putting this presentation together, I thought probably I should not do anything else but show this video. So new era in communication. Everybody knows what traditional media is all about, and I think, you know, geographical monopolies to concentrated ownerships, you know, it's limited functionality and usability, and I think everybody is going to talk about me, my, is it mine, is it narrowcast, and all of that. So what's the new media equation? It's really traditional media, I believe. Traditional media plus web plus mobile. So production's democratized, you know, it's atomized almost all over the place. Formats are converging. You can distribute it from anywhere and consume it everywhere. Hyper-local, and reproduction sadly has zero marginal cost. So once you had a printing press, that was a humble device, and then there was the blog, right? Once there was a radio station, and now there's podcasting. Once it was TV, and now it's literally YouTube. And production really atomized, so there's Techonati, there's YouTube, there's Flickr, there's MySpace, and you know, there's thousands and millions of podcasts all across. And what's really fueling it all? It's the social networks. Yeah? Me, mine, I'm linked from LinkedIn into MySpace, into Facebook, into only India and Brazil, as they say, onto Orkut, and all of it together from one place to another, right? It's molecules going all across. And media is social. So I come from a radio business, and it's kind of scary to see this, but there's Last FM, right? So that's a personalized radio station. You make what you want to hear, you create it, you create one stream, you dump it, you create another one, you dump it, and you can keep creating it. So there's Pandora, who's actually done all metadata on all music now, and that actually services things like this. So it's all media fighting back. You just spoke about Hulu. So there's YouTube versus Hulu, there's Dig, there's the American Idol the other side, and we just saw the Google versus New York Times story, right? So he's just covered Hulu, and I'm not going to really end up spending too much time on it, but so there's News Corp with Hulu, and there's a hell of a lot of stuff there. And then there's New York Times. So what does the new media do for it? It really gives it the big pitch in becoming audiovisual, a newspaper eventually becoming audiovisual, becoming socially interactive, becoming, you know, what it really dreamed to become with letters to the editor many years ago. And there's video actually can end up some of these things eventually. So video plus audio plus photo plus text, all verticals in one media value chain. They're offering all kinds of content. All media harnessing the web tools, blogs, video platforms, RSS, social news. All media utilizing it as a delivery platform, and distribution is core. And it's also a communication tool, building higher engagement levels. Yeah. So what have we done at big927fm.com? Community platform, socialize, interact, blogs, discuss, create communities, radio streaming, post and, pre and post advertising, city and local microsites, podcast directories, category-wise podcasts, regional podcasts, podcasts on humor, to cooking, to everything that you ever wanted to hear, yeah?